Hi, good morning, and it's Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. I hope you're very well. I'm here with the guys in the trading room this morning, and we're looking at the euro dollar. The euro dollar, this is an hourly chart of the euro dollar. It's been gradually coming down. I say gradually, it's been coming down. If I took this to a daily chart, you can see the euro dollar's been coming down this week. Um, and so overall, it looks like it's probably going to want to come down at some point for these lows down here. But just that doesn't necessarily mean it has to happen today. So anyway, what I've got is some um, signals suggesting that we could want to come up. Now, obviously, the trend has been to the downside here, but we have been diverging here as well. So it could want to come up. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. It's only just coming up, just gone past 5 to 8 at the moment. So just going to see what it gets up to just past 8 o'clock, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so here's the other chart. So I'm going to be looking to get long. This is just the 5 minute chart now. So I was just waiting for a little reversal, really. Not that it overly matters because I'm basing this on the higher time frame, but just waiting, just in case it had wanted to thrust down this morning. Basically, it could still do that, but I wanted to see if we were going to get any sort of sign that it might be trying to turn. So I've got this overall analysis that I'd like to see the euro getting up into the 112.60s at least. We shall have to see. So here we go. So let's get the a couple of units in here. So 1, 2. Did I get 2 there? Yeah, I did. Okay, 3 units in there on the euro dollar. So 3 units in with a stop at the lows. So that when the lows are down at 112.12. So if I go out to a hourly chart, put in the stop below these lows here from these lows from yesterday. So like I've said, we've been having these divergences. Oh, I don't know what's going on with these lines on this chart, but anyway, been having these divergences down here, and so just gone in at 31, about 31. Yeah, 31 on all of those entries. So there's not going to be too much to do from a management perspective. Not too much to do. So it's really just a case of sitting back and seeing how this gets on. So I'll get the stops in right now. So let's just bring those over. Dun, 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 dun. So let's put the stops in. 112.12. The other one, you can see the entries there, 112.12, and the other one at 112.12. Okay, right. So the positions are in. Let's review the positions as well. Here we go. Just taking a screenshot of those there. So we just got all 3 of those in there. 112.31. So okay, and there's our stops at the moment at 112.12. Ooh, look at that. Right. Okay. So that was nice. That was clever, wasn't it? Okay. So we're all in. Like I've said, as far as the uh, it's concerned, I'm looking out at the 112.60 zone and 112.70 zone. So we've got these prior highs over here. So 112.60, those are the highs from yesterday. It's an hourly chart, so those are the highs from yesterday. So if it's going to come up and it wants to work its way up here, it's still asking a lot because the euro can be very choppy and not really do much. If certainly we're looking at this is from sort of yesterday lunchtime here. It's really done nothing. So you could carry on doing nothing. It's the end of the, as one of our members just pointed out, is the end of the month as well. You never know what could happen. But sometimes they carry on chopping, but sometimes they have a bit of a run. But anyway, so I'll be looking to see if it can get up into that 112.60 zone, and then we'll be looking at also at the 112.70 zone. Is that doable within the day? Yes, of course it is. That's doable, but certainly within, if I go back to a 5 minute chart, within the space of the next half hour, no, not really. It's always possible, but I've said stranger things actually. Sometimes I've said to people who our swing traders saying, oh yeah, this one, we're probably going to be in this one for several weeks. I remember we were in a dollar yen trade once, and was saying to people, yeah, this is going to be like a 3 or 4 week trade, and literally 2 days later it hit target. Sometimes markets just move very fast, but I don't expect that. No. So I'll press pause and we'll come back to it later. Okay, just back, and the euro was doing all right earlier on. It's just rolling over as I'm talking right now. It's about to stop me out. It's at 111.12ish at the moment. It's right on top of the stop. The stop was at 12. It's got to go below 12 on my broker, which is at 12.2 at the moment. So it's just done it. 11.9. That should. It's just taking its time. I'm just about to take a screenshot. Once it's. Come on then. Are you going to stop me out? Okay, it's done it. Cool. It took a bit of time there to fill. So let's bring this up. Okay. So those are the three positions from this morning, and I've with the fill, I've got stopped out down here. The stop was at 12.12, but I've got stopped out at 10.6. It, like I said, price had gone below 12.12, and it's just taken its time to actually fill me. So it had already gone that bit lower by the time it actually closed out. So anyway, we have got £240 loss so far today. But the trading day is not over. It's only 10 o'clock as I'm speaking. So we'll see what sets up, if anything else sets up. It is possible that the euro, this is just a bit of noise or whatever, and it resets, but we shall see. Anyway, we'll come back to this in a bit as well. Okay, just back here, and the euro has done what I thought it might do, which is to reset. Nothing's changed. So I'm going to be going in again. So let's put a couple of units in again here. 1, 2. I'll put 2 units in for now because on the 2-hour chart, that candle hasn't completed just yet. It's only 11:15. It won't complete until 12 o'clock. So I'll put 2 units in for now, and then at least I've tentatively got a couple of units in. So I don't think this trade. I could sort of, once we were rolling over earlier on, you can see the potential for it to happen. Now, of course, the next question would be, why do you put your stop just below the low? And this setup is tested and over years of trading it with a stop just below the low, and that works. It might mean you get nicked out sometimes, but that's just the way it is. So that's what's happened on this occasion. So I'll go in again and we'll see what happens. I'll put the stop below this low this time. Could it be that it comes over again? We're a bit above 112 and it wants to actually work its way down to 112. Yes, of course. But the setup is the setup. So I have to trade the setup. So there we are. I've got 2 units in for now, and I will get a 3rd unit in after the end of this hour. Okay, so we're just coming into the end of this period here. I was just waiting for the 2-hour chart to complete, and that's just about going to be completed there. And so everything is, we're making marginal new lows. That's basically what the euro's been doing on these intraday charts. And from a momentum perspective, the momentum is really started to wane on even though it's been coming down and making these marginal lows down here on the 4-hour charts, the momentum, which you probably can't quite see just off screen, if I just bring it up a little bit, you can just see the momentum's waning here and even trying to turn positive. So I'm still leaning that way. All of the signs are that way. It's a divergence, simple as that. So you have to execute. Sometimes they don't work out. Maybe this one doesn't work out, but have to execute. So I was waiting for that 2-hour candle to come in. It's about there. So if I go back to the 2-hour chart, so we've only got 2.5 minutes to go now. It's not going to change dramatically now, so I can put the next level in, next entry in. So let's get that 3rd entry in there. Okay, so back in with 3 entries again. And now could I put 4 in this time? I could do, but I've put 3 in last time, so I'll keep it to the same amounts this time. I could put 4 in, but no, I'll keep it to the same amounts. I'll keep it the same, and And when you keep it the same, it makes it easier. So we can see if we get to the targets today, we'll see what the risk reward is like. Obviously, after having the original stop, and then if this one does go up, then we'll be able to see how it all pans out. But sometimes when I go into trades, I might put in. I'll look at a trade and put in a certain number of units, and then if I get a second opportunity, sometimes I can think, okay, well I haven't actually risked too much this morning. I can still put more units in on the second trade if I wanted to, but so by putting a fourth unit in, but I don't think I need to today, so I'll just keep it at the same amount. The risk reward will be such that this would make more than obviously than it lost on the first trade, so that's where we're at. Okay, I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back, and we're now at 10 to 3 in the afternoon. We've just been, since coming back up here, we've been up a bit, we've pulled back again now. Still waiting on this, it's just looking like 10 to 3 now, maybe it's rolling back over, we'll have to see. So what I'm going to do though, because I'm just finishing up pretty much with the guys in the day trading room here, I'm going to be coming and going from my room now, so I'm going to be popping out. So I'm going to put some limit orders in. So let's put a couple of limit orders in, just in case it was to jump up while I was not around. Then at least the limit orders get filled. Doesn't look like that's going to happen right now, does it? The euro looks like it's coming off. But 112.61 is that prior high, and then we had a couple of pips beyond that, but it's at 66, so we'll call that 65. 112.65. So I'll put 2 in, and I'll leave the other order open for the time being, and not put another order in on the third unit just yet. But it's not looking that favourable at the moment on the euro. It's had a chance to break up just over the last hour or two, but as we can see, it's just come off. So, but the pattern's still there. Just very laboured today. I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back, and it's now 5:40 in the afternoon, or in the evening, should I say. This is a 2-hour chart of this euro dollar. We can just about see it here. Still, we'd come up a little bit. So go to the hourly chart earlier on. I think when I last talked, it was several hours ago. I've not been here, just been, there's not really much going on now. So I'm going to leave the position actually. I said to the guys in the trading room earlier on today, I'll just treat it as a day trade and just come out. But I think I'm just going to leave it. There's not the setup is there. And so I'll leave it over the weekend into Monday and just see how it gets on Monday now. Targets for euro going into Monday is around about, the targets won't really change too much, so around about 112.60 or so. So we'll just see what happens there going into Monday. If it can get up to 112.60 or so, then that will be the target. So we'll see how we get on. Nothing wrong with the setups today, just a mushy market. You can look at other markets and think, oh yeah, some of those markets have had other moves, different sort of moves. We go to dollar CAD, which had this big move down on its news this afternoon, but that's already too late. That happened in an instant. That happened in a matter of a few seconds really. So we've taken the setup. It's just that euro didn't move. So one of those things. Anyway, we'll see how it gets on into next week then, I guess, in that case. And I shall leave you to it. Speak to you next week.